Pisces. When intuition starts guiding you toward more prosperous roads, you have always known things before they happen, Pisces. Not in a dramatic, theatrical way. Not with visions or voices or lightning bolts of revelation, but in the quiet way. The way that a bird knows when to fly south before the first frost arrives. The way that water knows how to find the lowest point in a landscape without ever being told. You feel things. You sense things. You pick up on currents of energy that are invisible to most people, and you have been doing it your entire life, even when you did not have a name for it, even when the people around you told you that you were too sensitive, too emotional, too much. That sensitivity, that deep, oceanic intuition that runs through everything you do, has been your most faithful companion through every chapter of your existence. And right now, in this very moment, that intuition is trying to tell you something important. It is trying to guide you toward roads that are more prosperous than anything you have walked before. Pathway 1. The first way your intuition is guiding you is through a growing dissatisfaction with the way things have been. This may not sound like guidance. It may feel more like restlessness, like agitation, like a nagging sense that something needs to change even though you cannot quite put your finger on what it is. But Pisces, that dissatisfaction is not a problem. It is a compass. It is your intuition's way of telling you that you have outgrown your current situation, and that staying where you are will cost you more than the discomfort of moving forward. Your spirit is not restless because something is wrong with you. It is restless because something is right with you. You are evolving. You are expanding. And the life you are currently living does not have enough room to contain the person you are becoming. For years, you made peace with circumstances that were less than what you deserved. You told yourself to be grateful, to be patient, to accept what you had and stop wanting more. And there is wisdom in gratitude, there truly is. But there is also a point where gratitude becomes an excuse for staying small. And your intuition knows exactly when that point has been reached. It is reached now, Pisces. The dissatisfaction you feel is not ingratitude. It is the stirring of a deeper truth. A truth that says you were not put on this earth to merely survive. You were put here to thrive. And thriving requires you to listen to the restlessness instead of medicating it, to follow the discomfort instead of running from it, and to trust that the road your intuition is pointing toward, even if you cannot yet see where it leads, is a road worth taking. Pathway 2. The second way your intuition is guiding you is through the people and conversations that are showing up in your life. Have you noticed that the things people are saying to you lately seem to carry more weight than usual? That a casual remark from a friend or a stranger lands in your chest with an unusual resonance. That conversations you would have forgotten a year ago are now sticking with you, replaying in your mind, asking to be examined more closely? This is not coincidence, Pisces. This is your intuition using the world around you as a communication channel. It is highlighting certain voices, certain words, certain ideas, because they contain pieces of a puzzle you are currently assembling. A puzzle whose completed picture is a more prosperous and more purposeful life. Your intuition has always been collaborative. It does not work in isolation. It weaves together signals from your environment, your relationships, your dreams, and your daily experiences to create a tapestry of guidance that is uniquely yours. And right now, that tapestry is becoming clearer than it has been in years. The people who are entering your life at this moment are not random additions. They are carrying messages, resources, and connections that your intuition has called in specifically because they are needed for your next chapter. Pay attention to who appears. Listen to what they say. Notice what stirs in you when you are in their presence. Your intuition is using these encounters to draw you a map, and if you follow it, the road leads somewhere you have always wanted to go. Pathway 3. The third way your intuition is guiding you toward prosperity is through a shift in what captures your attention. You are finding yourself drawn to subjects you never used to think about. Maybe you are suddenly interested in how things work behind the scenes of a particular field. Maybe you are paying attention to opportunities that you would have overlooked a year ago. Maybe certain topics that used to bore you are now fascinating, and certain topics that used to fascinate you are losing their grip. This shift in attention is not a sign that you are losing focus. It is a sign that your focus is recalibrating. Your intuition is redirecting your mental energy toward areas where opportunity is waiting, and it is doing so with such subtlety that you might not even realize it is happening until you stop and look at the pattern. Pisces, your intuition does not communicate in memos and spreadsheets. It communicates in fascinations, in pulls, in the things that light up your curiosity and make time disappear when you engage with them. And when those fascinations shift, it is not because you are fickle or unfocused. It is because the landscape of your potential is changing, and your intuition is adjusting your compass accordingly. The things that are capturing your attention right now are not distractions. They are directions. They are road signs pointing toward a version of your life where your natural gifts, your emotional depth, your creative intelligence, and your spiritual wisdom converge into something that generates real, tangible, material prosperity. Pathway 4. The fourth way your intuition is working is through your body. You may have noticed that your body reacts differently to certain choices than it used to. Some decisions that used to feel neutral now feel heavy, as if your body is pulling back, saying no in a language that does not use words. Other decisions that used to feel risky now feel light, expansive, almost exciting in a way that bypasses your rational mind entirely. Your body is becoming a more sensitive instrument of intuitive guidance, and the signals it sends are becoming harder to ignore. This is particularly important when it comes to financial and professional decisions, Pisces. Your body knows things that your mind does not. It knows which opportunities are genuine and which are traps dressed in attractive clothing. It knows which people to trust and which to hold at a distance. It knows which risks are worth taking and which ones will cost you more than they return. And the more you learn to listen to these physical signals, the more accurately you will navigate the landscape of opportunity that is opening up before you. If what you're hearing feels accurate, imagine what could happen if you applied this energy intentionally for 21 consecutive days. That's exactly what the 21-day program in the pinned comment is built for. Daily guidance, focused direction, and real momentum. If you're tired of staying in the same cycle, this is your structure. Pathway 5. The fifth way your intuition is guiding you is through a new relationship with silence. Pisces, you have always been drawn to quiet spaces, to moments of solitude, to the kind of deep internal stillness that the modern world seems designed to destroy. But lately, your relationship with silence has changed. It is no longer just a refuge. It is becoming a source of information. When you sit in silence now, answers arrive. Not in the form of thunderous revelations, but in the form of gentle, clear, unmistakable knowings that settle into your awareness like morning light settling onto still water. You know things after silence that you did not know before. You see paths that were invisible when the world was noisy. You feel directions that only become apparent when everything else goes quiet. This deepening relationship with silence is one of your greatest assets right now, and it is something that no external advice can replicate. The wisdom that comes through your silence is tailored specifically to you, to your circumstances, to your gifts, to the exact opportunities that are waiting for you and no one else. No book, no expert, no algorithm can give you what your own silence gives you. And the fact that you are leaning into that silence more deeply right now, that you are craving it, protecting it, treating it as sacred, that tells me that your intuition is ramping up its guidance because the opportunities approaching you require more precise navigation than anything you have encountered before. Pathway 6. The sixth way your intuition is working right now is by dissolving fears that used to paralyze you. There were things you were afraid to do a year ago, 5 years ago, a decade ago that no longer carry the same charge. The thought of asking for more money no longer makes your stomach clench the way it used to. The idea of pursuing a new direction no longer triggers the same wave of panic. The prospect of investing in yourself, of taking a calculated risk, of stepping into unfamiliar territory. These things still produce discomfort, but the discomfort is manageable now. It is not the kind that stops you in your tracks. It is the kind you can breathe through and walk past. This dissolution of old fears is one of the most important things your intuition is doing right now, because fear has been the primary barrier between you and the prosperity that has always been available to you. Every time you turn back from an opportunity because you were afraid, every time you chose safety over growth, every time you let anxiety make the final decision, those were moments where fear locked a door that was meant to be open. But your intuition, working slowly and patiently through the deep layers of your psyche, has been weakening those fear locks one by one. And now, as you approach a new season of opportunity, many of those locks have been dissolved entirely. The doors are open, Pisces, and your intuition is whispering that it is time to walk through them. Pathway 7. The seventh way your intuition is guiding you is through a growing sense of trust in divine timing. For years, you fought against the timing of your own life. You compared yourself to others who seemed to be moving faster, achieving more, building wealth while you were still trying to find your footing. And that comparison bred a desperation that actually slowed your progress, because desperation repels the very things it chases. But your intuition has been slowly, gently teaching you something that your rational mind resisted for a long time. That your timing is not broken. It is not slow. It is not behind. It is yours and it is perfect. Some people watch. Others transform. If you want to be in the second group, the 21-day guide in the pinned comment gives you a clear step-by-step process aligned with your sign. This isn't about waiting. It's about moving. Pathway 8. The 8th way your intuition is guiding you toward prosperity is through a fundamental change in what you expect from the future. Pisces, you have spent a long time bracing for disappointment. You have hoped quietly but expected very little, because expecting too much felt dangerous. If you kept your expectations low, the fall would be smaller. If you never let yourself believe that things could truly change, the pain of staying the same would be more bearable. But that protective mechanism, as understandable as it is, has been blocking the very thing you want most. Because expectation is a creative force. What you expect from the future is not just a passive prediction. It is an active invitation. And for too long, your invitation has been for more of the same. But your intuition is rewriting that invitation right now. Slowly, quietly, beneath the surface of your conscious awareness. It is replacing the expectation of disappointment with the expectation of breakthrough. It is showing you glimpses of a future that is richer, fuller, and more abundant than anything you have allowed yourself to expect. And those glimpses are not fantasies. They are previews. They are your intuition pulling back the curtain on what is actually possible for you. Now that the inner work has been done, now that the fears have softened, now that the alignment is in place. What your intuition is showing you is not too good to be true, Pisces. It is too good to be denied any longer. Pathway 9. The 9th way your intuition is guiding you is through a growing courage to be visible. For most of your life, you have operated in the background. You have done your best work quietly, helped people anonymously, contributed to the world without seeking credit or attention. And while that humility is one of your most beautiful qualities, it has also kept opportunities from finding you. Because opportunities do not come to people who are invisible. They come to people who are seen. And your intuition is now pushing you, gently but persistently, toward a greater willingness to be seen, to speak up, to share your gifts with a wider audience, to step out of the shadows and into the light. This does not mean becoming someone you are not. It does not mean performing or pretending or adopting the loud, aggressive energy that has never felt natural to you. It means being authentically visible, showing the world who you truly are, what you truly know, what you truly have to offer, and letting the right opportunities find you because you are no longer hiding. Your intuition knows that the prosperous roads it is guiding you toward require you to be seen. They require you to claim your space, share your voice, and trust that the world is ready for what you have. And it is, Pisces. The world has been waiting for you to step forward for a very long time. Pathway 10. The 10th and final way your intuition is guiding you is the most powerful of all. It is guiding you toward a deep, unshakable trust in yourself. Not the kind of confidence that comes from external validation or past achievements, but the kind that rises from the bedrock of your being, the kind that says, I may not know exactly how this is going to unfold, but I know that I have everything I need to meet whatever comes. This self-trust is the culmination of everything your intuition has been building in you. Every lesson, every growth edge, every quiet moment of inner guidance that you followed even when it did not make logical sense. Pisces, your intuition has been your most faithful guide through every storm, every uncertainty, every dark night of the soul. And it has brought you here, to this moment, standing at the threshold of roads more prosperous than any you have traveled before. The question is not whether these roads exist. They do. The question is not whether you are worthy of them. You are. The question is simply whether you will trust the guidance that has never failed you. Whether you will follow the whisper of your own deepest knowing into a future that is richer, wider, and more abundant than anything your rational mind has allowed you to expect. Your intuition says yes. And your intuition, Pisces, has never been wrong. You have two options after this video. Close it and hope things shift, or decide that the next 21 days will be different. If you choose the second, the structured 21-day transformation aligned with your sign is waiting in the pinned comment. The energy is already moving, the only question is whether you are.